guys, Foden here, welcome back to the new video now today. As you know, the Euro 2020 is off. It's been cancelled due to the virus. And now it's going to be played in the summer of 2021. Now what that means is, for a lot of the English youth, they now have a year to prove themselves to Gareth Southgate to get into that squad. I brought here today with THOGDAD to talk about their chances of making it with a grading system.
We're rating them based upon their chance of getting into that squad.
Correct.
So an A kind of means you're in it, a B means you're close, etc. An E means you've no chance, mate. Goalkeepers first,
Yep.
And one in particular, Dean Henderson, Sheffield United, 23 years old, on loan from Man United. Surely he's going to the Euros.
A-star. We both agreed we're going to give one A-star in this video.
Yes.
And this goes to Dean Henderson for me.
Yeah.
What have you given him?
I've given him an A. I absolutely want to see him there as one of the 3 or 4 goalkeepers. I think he's a shoo-in.
You know what? He was going to be in the squad this year. He's already looked
Yeah.
at as the best keeper in England.
Yeah.
A lot of people questioning over Pickford, and I love Pickford, especially for that moment in the quarterfinals of the World Cup. But Dean Henderson will be the #1 for me.
Take him to the Euros.
He's only 23, but for a keeper, that's like being 18. He's going to be at United in the next few years, and I don't mean Sheffield United, I mean Man United.
Yes.
He's going to be their #1.
Now
Who's
let's
next?
talk about some defenders, shall
Okay,
we, Theo?
let's get on to him.
And let's start with Bukayo Saka.
Oh.
19 years old, Arsenal. He can play left back or left midfield. Versatile player. Theo, what do you think?
Already 10 assists. My grade for him, I'm going to give B for now. The
Yes.
guy, again, is a future talent. He wouldn't have made it into the Euro squad this summer, realistically, but I feel next year could be his big moment.
I was impressed by him in the Europa League.
Correct, yeah.
4 games, 2 goals, 4 assists. He's an exciting young player. I'm going to give him a B.
Yeah, okay.
The reason being, I want to see a full season. If he has a good season, he's back up for Ben Chilwell.
And I want to see him in the Premier League. He could even replace Chilwell. This season, Chilwell has been a bit iffy,
Yes.
so that left-back position is up for grabs.
Next is a 19-year-old Manchester United talent, Brandon Williams.
Yes.
Left back, 12 games, he even scored a goal this season.
He's a right-footed left-back, which is a bit odd for some of you. For his chances to be in the Euro squad next year are looking unlikely, because again, you've got Saka and you've got Chilwell at left-back. He can play right-back too, but we've got way too many full-backs on that side.
Yes.
I'm going to give him a C.
Yes, and for similar reasons, I'm going to grade him as a D.
Ooh.
I think he's a talent, he just needs an awful lot more game time. Next, we're staying with Manchester United.
Okay.
22-year-old Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
What a talent.
Surely, Theo, straight into the squad.
Yes, straight into the squad would be already. Yeah, we've got so many right backs. We've got Reece James,
Yeah.
we've got Kyle Walker, we've got Trippier,
Yes.
and we've got Trent Alexander-Arnold, and him. I'm giving AWB an A. The man back pockets Sterling. He's the best defensive right back in the world right now for me. It's a shame to not get them in the team, but he'll definitely be in the squad. What do you think?
Very interesting. Now, £50 million price tag from Crystal Palace. A lot was expected of him, and in recent weeks, he's been delivering. I'm giving him a B.
Okay.
I think he needs
a B?
Yes, I think he needs a good season. We're moving over to Chelsea, Reece James.
I think he's got a good chance. He had a very good loan at Wigan. He's been through the Chelsea Academy. He's always been the star. And he's had a few starts this season, and he has impressed. He did get rinsed by Alphonso Davies, but Alphonso Davies is different gravy. Honestly, I think this man has a good chance if he continues to get starts under Frank Lampard, and he is the right manager to bring the best out of him. I'm giving him a B.
I just don't think he's done enough. And maybe he's not had the game time. He's been part of a leaky Chelsea defence.
Yeah.
No chance.
Oh, sheesh.
D.
Oh.
Now moving over to another 20-year-old down in Norwich, Max Aarons. £20 million valuation. A lot of people talking about this line.
United tried to sign him until they got Wan-Bissaka. Good talent. Just a shame he's in a position where there's just too many players. D for me.
D for me, it's far too early. Now, this is a very interesting one. This one is Ben White.
So we're moving over to centre-backs.
Yes, centre-backs. He plays for Leeds. So a lot of you Premier League watchers, we're thinking, who's this?
I'm going to give Ben White a C. Great player. Because he's in the Championship right now, it's going to be difficult for him to be spotted by Gareth Southgate. That's just the truth.
He's probably been the best defender in the Championship this year.
Correct, yeah.
So he's such a talent, I'm giving him a B. Moving over to London now, Japhet Tanganga, age 20, centre-back. Theo, what are your thoughts?
Well, he's young. He's been put into a Jose Mourinho team, which has been very leaky this season. And they've got midfielders who decided not to move, like Ndombele. So they're not exactly... It's not easy for centre-backs. He's been a diamond in the rough for them.
Yeah.
He's been something that Jose Mourinho has been given game time. He's been looking good. He's had to do jobs at right-back, but his main position is centre-back. For now, I'm going to give him a C. Great talent, though.
He's not done enough to prove himself yet. And next season will be a year of restructuring hamstring. I'm giving him a D. He's got no chance of being in the squad. Final defender to talk about, Axel Tuanzebe. I hope I pronounced that right. Centre-back, 22 years old at Man United. Theo?
United Academy did well. Went out to Villa on loan. He was quality. But when he's played for United, he's impressed. United fans do big him up. Sadly, because of injuries, he hasn't had that many games. I'm going to give him a C. Because of injuries.
We need to see more of him. I'm giving him a D. And now let's move on to midfielders, shall we, Theo?
Let's go.
And let's start with Leeds again. 24-year-old Kalvin Phillips. He's had a good season, hasn't he?
He's had a solid season. A player that Leeds fans do like to speak of a lot. If Leeds go up this season, I think he'll get a lot more attention. And he might even get into that Gareth Southgate squad. But again, they need to go up. For now, I'm going to give him a C.
He's had such a good season this season for Leeds, and so many people are talking about him. I've kind of surprised myself and gone with a B.
Wow, okay.
Now we're going over to a very young lad. Jude Bellingham, 16-year-old central midfielder at Birmingham.
Already doing very well in the first team at Birmingham. He scored that goal on his debut, which was obviously gave him a bit of attention, but he has been producing the goods ever since. Now, more recently, Dortmund have been highly linked with him. I think it's something like a 26 million move. Wow. And already to have that price tag at the age of 16, being linked with United and Dortmund, it's insane.
I think that is the thing. He's 16. I remember when Theo Walcott went into the World Cup squad age 17, it was too early and it didn't work out.
But Theo Walcott is not a world-beating player. Jude Bellingham could be, because he wouldn't be on Dortmund's books if he couldn't. I'm going to have a little long shot on him and give him a B grade.
If we were doing a video on Euro 2024, we'd probably be talking about it. Now, I'm sorry, Theo, D, no chance. Sean Longstaff, 22 for Newcastle. Surely not, Theo.
Well, he has been good for Newcastle. I'm going to give him a D, but I'm not writing anything off because he could have a big year next year.
He's a talented young player playing in a very mediocre team, and Newcastle fans will agree with me. I'm sorry, he's got no chance at this stage of his career. D. And talking of talents, this is a lad that we spotted on the first day of the season. Todd Cantwell. 22-year-old left midfielder with Norwich. Theo, what are your thoughts?
Baller. Absolute baller. And he's been in a very weak Norwich side this year, but he has been a talent. Now, it's funny how he had a bad season in the Championship last year, but suddenly he's been hitting it in the Prem. If he continues the form that he's in, I think he'll be in the team next year. I'm going to give him a B.
Now, I like him on his day. He's one of those exciting players, you know, can take players on. I think he's got 6 goals this season. But he's a little bit unpredictable. He has quiet days. I just think it's too early for him. I'm giving him a C. Moving on now to Harvey Barns, 22-year-old left midfielder at Leicester. Theo, he's had a good few games this season.
He has had a good few games. He's a little bit inconsistent. For me, I'm going to give him a C for now. But yeah, he's got a chance of being in the squad.
Harvey Barnes, 6 goals, 6 assists. And like you said, Theo, consistency is the problem because he's brilliant on his day and quiet on another day. Now, I take him above Todd Cantwell. Overall, I would give him a B. Over to Burnley, Dwight Mcneil, age 20.
I've got to give respect to this guy. He's a class winger, got an absolute beautiful cross on him. Left foot. If we were going to go ultimate shithouse in the last minute against Germany, if we're needing a goal, I think bring on Calvert, Lewin and Mcneil on the wing. A deadly combo for the last 2 minutes of the game. But honestly, I can't see this guy starting. He could be in the squad. For now, I'm going to give him a C.
I'm giving him a D. It's very unlikely he'll get the call up.
Good player though.
Now, moving over to Aston Villa, 24-year-old Jack Grealish. I think we know the answer here. Theo, you go first.
Still uncapped, hence why we're speaking of him. Great player, one of the best creative midfielders in England. He should be in that squad. If he isn't, he has to have been injured or something crazy must have happened because he's an absolute baller. The guy deserves way more respect on Gareth Southgate's books, and why he hasn't had a cap already blows my mind. The guy should be in there. In fact, no, he should be starting. Sorry.
I can only agree with you, Theo. 7 goals, 6 assists, playing for Aston Villa.
Exactly.
If he's not in the squad, I'm boycotting Euro 2021. If he's injured, take him along anyway. On crutches.
Like Rooney,
No, this is my A+. Moving over now to Man City, 19-year-old Phil Foden. Now, he's a special player, isn't he, Theo?
Yes, brilliant player. It's gutting that he hasn't had a loan out somewhere yet, because obviously at Man City it's very difficult to get game time. Although they are in a lot of competitions, so for someone like Pep, it's nice to have him as a squad player. But this man deserves to be more than a squad player. You've got David Silva leaving this summer. This man could take the position, the role in the first team. And if he has a big year in Man City's first team, he should walk into the squad. But the big question is, will he? Or will they just go and spend another 50 million on another attacking midfielder? I don't know. It's a difficult one. For me, for now, I'm going to give him a B. He's a talent.
Players like Phil Foden are the future of England.
Yeah.
Full stop. He gets a B. Please start him because this lad is special. Now moving on to the forwards. 3 names to look at. And the first one, let's stay in Manchester for Mason Greenwood.
Ooh.
18 years old. This is some plur, isn't it, Theo?
I'm going to go straight up and give him an A grade. This guy needs to walk into the team. I was thinking, you know, when the Euro 2020 got delayed, he was the perfect player to fit into it with a year's worth of experience in football in the Premier League. Now, United have been playing him a lot more recently, not just in cup games, but in the Prem. And it's great to see. He's either-footed, he's got a great shot on him, he's fast.
He's 18 years old, he's Theo's age.
Yeah.
You know what, I'd written down C, but I'm going to upgrade that to a B, because if he gets game time next season and bangs in the goals, I want to see him play in the Euros.
I looked over your screen, I saw a C, and I was thinking, I'm about to roast you. So it's good you moved it to a B.
Staying up north, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, age 23, the Everton star.
Under Duncan and Ancelotti, he has been quality. He's a big target man. He's someone who probably won't start for England, but definitely bring him on for the last 5-10 minutes if we're looking for a goal. He's massive. He's a hassle. I'm going to give him a B.
He's got 13 goals for the England under-20s and under-21s combined, and he's got 13 goals in the Premier League this season, and that says it all. And you watch him, and he's dangerous, and he's good to watch.
Yeah.
And Everton fans love him for a reason. So I'm giving him a B. And finally, Jarrod Bowen, West Ham United, age 23. Did a lot for Hull, didn't he?
He did. But we're talking about the bloody England squad.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to give him a D. The guy is a talent, and he's something to look out for. If he has a massive season next year, this could all change. And he could make me eat my words.
Absolutely. Keep your eye on this lad. I'm going to give him a C because he's untried at this level.
Yeah.
But he did real things for Hull City.
What grade would you give these players? I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think one of these players is just going to completely blossom next season, prove everyone wrong, and just walk into the team? Let us know in the comment section down below. What's the like target today, THOGDAD?
Oh, the like target today is 6,500. There's no football. There's nothing to do. The pubs are closing. The pubs are closing.
THOGDAD, it's fine. It's fine. Guys, hit the like button if you feel bad for THOGDAD.
Sorry.
And also, football's now delayed over a month. It's going to be back on April the 30th. The country's going into lockdown. The THOGDAD content is going nowhere though. More videos from home. Give us your suggestions in the comments. Smash 6,500 likes. Go get yourself a social recluse shirt. And have a great evening. Alright? No football, but we're not going anywhere. See you all later. Bye guys.
See ya.